through just what their ratings are, and then we'll discuss these teams. So the C's, like we know, Team Jovid 19, hashtag twinning, playing for three. My wife also got a C, sadly, but she usually plays better. She did better than me last year. That's all I can say. I've had a couple of years of struggle with this league where we start a new one, people randomly join, and I seem to struggle. After that, we got two Bs, so two teams with B grades, Team Nyheiser and O the Wayne. All B grades. B pluses, the King in the North, Soldier Fields. A minuses, Team Palacios and Hide Ya Crabs, it's Jameis. You got Most and Sleepy Joe's are the guys in the A category. So, we're going to keep going sideways, and we'll look at hashtag twinning, playing for three, my wife's team. And I mean, I know she feels this way about her team as well. Let us say this is as nicely as we can. This team is iffy at best. It's below average and or too thin at three core positions, quarterback, running back, receiver. To make this team into a serious contender, she's got to be actively training and hitting the waiver wire, which I get. And they're like, hey, you got to pick this person up. Derek Carr and Justin Herbert could be guys to do well. So let's look. Dak, not a bad quarterback. I think she can do well with Dak. And Matthew Stafford's not bad, but they're kind of interchangeable. I think she'll make do with those. She has Zeke. She has Josh Jacobs, and she has Chase Edmonds. I think you need another running back, and that's kind of what they're saying as well. We'll see how that plays out. Wide receivers, you got Cooper Kupp, Amari Cooper, Darnell Mooney, Rashad Bateman, and Marquez Valdez-Scantling, which, not... It's depth. It's a Madden receiver roster, basically. Hunter Henry, Noah Fant, not bad. Two kickers. It's something my wife does. And then Saints and Bengals, not bad defenses. C is still probably how I would describe it. But it's not the worst team. There's some more bright spots than bad spots, in my opinion. The team in the North, the other B-plus team, that time to invest in some pension plans. We think you're looking good at quarterback, running back, and tight end is a plus for this team as well. Your squad is therefore easy for us to like, despite a bit of weakness at the receiver position. But as weaknesses go, this is one is survivable. It's usually relatively easy to find fill-in guys at receiver, which is true. Players we particularly like on this team include Christian McCaffrey and James Conner. And a pretty easy time making playoffs. Quarterback-wise, Justin Herbert, Russell Wilson. Running backs, Christian McCaffrey, James Conner, Tony Pollard, Damian Harris, and Rashad Penny, all decent looks. Penny's the only one I question because he might not be the guy with Kenneth Walker there. But we'll find out. Wide receivers, you got Deontay Johnson, Juju Smith-Schuster, Jerry Jeudy, Tyler Lockett, and Jacoby Myers, all potentially number one receivers for their teams. Again, can't hate on any of that. Travis Kelce, David Njoku. Kelsey's going to be your guy. Chris Balls, well, again, they say he shouldn't be a starter, but he's a pretty good. You got to like him as a kicker. And, of course, the Steelers' defense. Not bad. And there's question marks, they say, but I'll admit some of it's a little harsh. For being named the best team, and of course being the little brother, what team did he pick? Congratulations, you seem to have grabbed quality players at every turn of this draft. It's rare indeed to be better than average team at 3 core positions, but we think this team is. Tight end, of course, is also a big plus. While the squad looks good, weakness at the supporting positions is keeping us from declaring it league favorite. Still, you'd much rather be strong at quarterback, running back, and receiver. They have a lot of talent. Jalen Hurts, Trey Lance are the quarterbacks. Yeah. I think people are a little high on Trey Lance. I don't know what Trey Lance is, and a lot of people are saying he's 9th. Ugh. I like to see him prove he's 9th first. That's just who I am, though. Jalen, I mean, he's going to be good. He's Jalen. Is he number 4, though? I don't know if he's number 4. That might be a little high. Running backs, though, Austin Eckler, that's always who my brother goes with. Saquon Barkley's the only red flag, maybe. Cam Akers could get hurt, but if he's healthy, he's great. And Dameon Pierce should be a starter. Receivers, Tyreek Hill, Chris Godwin, Brandon Cooks, Michael Thomas, Christian Kirk. Starter, second, starter. I mean, not bad overall. Mark Andrews, Tyler Higg. Man, he got good tight ends too. Matt Gay, maybe. They say he's the second-ranked kicker, but man, didn't think he was that good. Buccaneers and Browns are so-so, but again, you can do committee. Not a bad team, man. I think league favorite kind of makes sense for him. Jovid-19. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. It's again saying it's iffy at best that this team makes it. Players we particularly like on this team include Clyde Edwards-Helaire, T. Higgins, Adam Thielen, and Robert Woods, some receivers. It's going to take a lot of work, they say, for this team to make it. Got Joe Burrow, Matt Ryan, again, good on paper. But Ryan hasn't been statted like the stat guy that he needs to be for a while. Running backs, Travis Etienne, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and you could easily say this is not a very good running back core. 17-24, and Hines is can be good, but can also hurt you type of running back. Receivers, I mean, you got 2 Bengals guys, Boyd and Higgins. Thielen, Woods, and Olave. Could be good, could be questionable as well. I mean, Kittle's a strong tight end. Mo Alley Cox, I don't know much if he's going to do much at all. Got 2 kickers, Evan McPherson and Rodrigo Blankenship. Yeah, that's above average for both. Bills defense is number 1. You got the Commanders as a backup. Yeah, I mean, strong at some positions, but not in the ones that matter. Hide your crabs. It's Jameis. It's your turn. So what's going on with this team? Why is it an A- with the caption, shooting for 4-0? In a competitive league, almost every team has a weakness. It's almost impossible to build a team that is strong at all 3 core positions. They like the running backs and receivers. While it's probably not accurate to describe a team with Patrick Mahomes as weak at the position, we do think you're dangerously thin. Yep, and quarterbacks with spotless health records. Tom Brady went down in 2008, they like to say. Way to curse it. Some guys to like. I mean, there's a lot of guys to like probably on this team. So let's start with quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes, Derek Carr, not bad. Carr's middle of the pack usually, but he has some big games. Running backs, you got Derrick Henry, who's could go down with injury again. You got Aaron Jones and the handcuff A.J. Dillon. And you got Cordero Patterson. So you got some guys running back. Devontae Adams could be great, like he's been. Amon-Ra St. Brown could be good if he continues great success. Gabriel Davis, yeah, he's okay. DK Metcalf, of course he's good. Chase Claypool, of course he's decent and good. Julio Jones, we'll see. We'll see. Kyle Pitts, good choice. Dawson Knox, probably a good backup. Greg Joseph, I mean, Minnesota's probably going to kick more extra points than field goals, but we'll see. I mean, we got a new coach, so we'll have to see how it plays out. And, of course, the Ravens defense, which they say is not very good, but should be okay. So, not bad. Have some talented guys, as always. So I'm not surprised. Oh, let's see. The Wayne, you're next. Not like I think any of you guys are actually watching this. Oh, boy. The Wayne. Every team has a weakness. Again, there's usually defenses in your free agency. A B grade. They say the weakness is at quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is number 12. And it's rough. Trevor Lawrence is his backup. Could be good. Could be rough. Kamara's a good running back. Joe Mixon's a good running back. Kareem Hunt is my only question mark. And James Cook is a question mark. Hunt's okay. He can be good. The problem would be, do the Browns continue to use him, or will Chubb get injured? That's always the key. Cook, though, Devin Singletary's supposed to be the guy. Duke Johnson and Zach Moss are other guys. So James Cook is more of a receiving back. If they utilize him, that'll be great, and that'll be a key to winning. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Wide receivers, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, both good. Michael Pittman's good. Terry McLaurin, good. Dalton Schultz, Pat Freiermuth, something like that, both good. Both solid. Harrison Butker and Nick Folk. Butker's going to be good. Folk could be better. Especially if they move down the field and can't finish. But we'll have to see how the Patriots do. 49ers, a lot of people are down on that defense, but that's still a scary defense. And the Dolphins, they're also not too bad, as long as the offense can score. Not bad, even though it's a B grade. I say not bad. You got Most is next. What do we got here? Trusting NFL draft pedigree. Ooh. A little better projection. Almost a guaranteed playoff run here. Yeah. Josh Allen's the only quarterback, okay? You're going to need someone, but there's no backup. Yeah. Running backs, though, you got Najee Harris, Elijah Mitchell, Antonio Gibson, and Devin Singletary. You got 4 starters right there. Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, DJ Moore, Cortland Sutton, Drake London, Brandon Ayuk, Jarvis Landry, and Jameson Williams. The last two maybe are stretches. Even Ayuk is a little stretch, but man, you got 5 decent wide receivers there. I mean, decent wide receivers. Darren Waller, starting tight end, can't argue. Tyler Bass, not a bad kicker. Colts defense could be better, but at the same time is usually consistently good. Not bad. They're an A. 7, 9, and week 13 are your weak points right now, so keep that in mind. Team Palacios. Sophomore breakouts are a thing right, is this name. And a competitive league, etc., etc. Say the 3 core positions. Quarterback's the weakness again. It's kind of, they kind of fit a mold. Tom Brady, Justin Fields, okay. Dalvin Cook, good. DeAndre Swift's supposed to be good. Devontae Williams is a guy who I'm not sold on, but a lot of people are. Miles Sanders and Michael Carter, again, 5 guys, all starters right now. There's been talk about how the Jets are going to do their rotation. Carter is the incumbent, of course, and then I have Breece Hall. So we'll see how that plays out. Receivers, Jamar Chase, good. A.J. Brown, good. Jalen Waddle, decent. Hunter Renfro's the one I'm not sold on. He's supposed to be good, but here's the thing. Are they throw now, or are they going to be run, throw like they've been? And DeAndre Hopkins, man, you can't argue with that one either, even though he's gone for six games. Zach Ertz, good, of course. Irv Smith, decent. Daniel Carlson's average. Green Bay Packers defense can be a difference maker in certain weeks. So not bad. That's why it's an A-. I see it. But last for this league, Team Nyheiser. Let's see it. Drafting the undrafted. Your receivers are a strong part of this team. While no team can be expected to be above average at all 3, you are precariously positioned to be weak at 2 of them. Although you should not be counted out yet, you may need to be active on both waiver wire and trades to be a legit contender for certain positions. Low numbers for making it. Lamar Jackson, good. Don't have a backup, though, quarterback. That's going to be painful. Fournette's okay. Nick Chubb's good. Ramondre Stevenson, they say he's good. I don't know much, honestly, about him. Haven't heard much, really, of anyone for New England, but running back-wise should be interesting. And then Raheem Mostert should get some good looks because he's always getting good looks because I do like him. Mike Evans is good. Allen Robinson on a good team now. Marquise Brown should be good. Allen, you got some good receivers for sure, man. Elijah Moore, good. Dallas Goedert, Mike Gesicki. Oh, man. I know how to say it. Gesicki? I don't know why I'm having a problem tonight saying it. I usually know how to say it. A lot of people are down on Gesicki or Mike G. Goedert should be good, though. Tucker, great kicker. Succumb, another great kicker. Patriots, Chargers, 2 very good defenses. Yeah, you have a lot of trade bait, a lot of good players. Given a B, I'm surprised with the 65, 50, 31 percentage of making playoffs. I think figuring out those running backs will be the key because you got good receivers, good tight ends, good, I think, everything else. figuring out the running backs will be the key. And there you have it. You have the Biro Sports Talk Fantasy League. That is who joined this year. I've debated a second league. I think there would need to be more interested, though. So let's go straight into the league itself. So the league itself, oh my gosh, I'm already seeing people pick and drop people. Oh my gosh. But here's the projections on how the league will finish. And this is what ESPN is projecting. You Got Mossed is going to win it all. Sleepy Joe's will be second. Soldier Fields will be third. Hyde, yeah, Crabs, it's Jameis is fourth. Team Palacios fifth. The King in the North is sixth. O the Wayne is seventh. Hashtag twinning playing for 3. 8. Team Nyheiser 9. Team Jovid 19. 10. I don't see that being how it finishes because it never plays out that way. Let's see. Some league management tools. Whoa. We're going to change one thing. Nothing too serious. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Man, now they're making me have to... come on, dude. I know the password. That's interesting because that is my password. And now I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I see Strictly finally made it. Yes, your team review was not terrible, man. It was decent. You're, I believe, an A. You're either an A or an A minus. I want to say A minus because there was only 2 teams with that A. There we go. Save. And I think that's all I needed there. Yep. Nope, I have them all on the wrong side. One more needs switched. There we go. There we go. Trying to look up a few more things on this while I'm looking. If you don't want a trade to happen, you better be voting in this league. I'm just saying. Just saying. I wanted... Probably schedule is what I want. Yep. We're going to make it... Let's make it interesting. We'll just... One, two, three, four. Trying to see how I can get that to work out. There's too many buys already, and I don't like that. You know what? I didn't make that a thing, so we're not going to do that. There we go. And we'll double check this because I want to make sure we use all the weeks. Nope, I want the last week too, just to make it interesting. 15 weeks, final week. There we go. Perfect. All right. Everything should be all set for the league. League should be all set. Oh, man. Your team, like I said, your team review wasn't too terrible. I believe it was an A- if I had to try to guess off the top. I was a B+, so. The only other big news I wanted to talk about today was the Cavs acquired Jazz star Donovan Mitchell in a blockbuster trade. Came out of left field. I know he's been demanding a trade. The Cavs are sending Lauri Markkanen, rookie wing Oki Agbaji, and Colin Sexton, 3 unprotected first-round picks in 25, 27, 29, and 2 pick swaps in 26, 28 for just Mitchell. Sexton has agreed on a 4-year, $72 million sign-and trade to join the Jazz. The Cavaliers should be a really good team. Let's just be honest, they should be a very good team. You got Darius Garland, Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley, and Donovan Mitchell now. It's a scary team. Oh, man, they're going to unload everybody on Utah. Utah is planning to unload Bojan Bogdanovic, Jordan Clarkson, and Mike Conley. An Oklahoma City-esque haul of draft assets. That's going to be interesting because New York stopped talks. Where they would trade R.J. Barrett to acquire Donovan Mitchell. Well, Barrett got signed. But it's over. He's a Cavalier now, and that's going to be big. I'll probably have my thoughts more later on. But let's start by talking with the final thoughts. So final thoughts. Next week we begin predicting week in, week out how the week goes. We'll try to have a graphic weekly so we keep track of everyone's picks and how they've done this year. The biggest thing is we're going to try to get a little more up to date on that stuff. Maybe actually show an image of the ESPN.com league so that people can actually see what I'm talking about instead of me just talking about it. I do appreciate Strictly Beard stopping by, all you others that stop by. If you're watching this later on, I know for a fact tomorrow I'll be at the Crestview Wayne Trace game. Being honored, oddly enough. Not solo, obviously. It would be as a team is being honored. So I do appreciate anyone who stops by, even if it's after the fact. Like I said, as always, we're trying to evolve this. I know I'm kind of at this weird point with this show where it's been 5 years and I don't know what the future holds. The problem with the future is a couple months. The show may go on hiatus of some sort. Like I said, I have to see what happens. I would like to keep doing the show. I really would. It's a fun little escape for me, basically. The biggest thing for me, though, would be just... Oh, words. Words are hard sometimes. I would like to grow this more if I can. It's just what I like to do. I know we tried to do the gaming and that didn't quite fit. It's what happens. But we'll see. As always, every Thursday, 7 p.m., we try to be on. I know last week we missed, but that's okay. We can miss occasionally. We try not to miss too often. What I can say is next Thursday, you'll see us. We will predict who will win week 1. I think we're already there at the week 1, right? Next week? Next week, yeah. We'll be there. There will be a Thursday night game. We should be before it ends, so you can get your picks in. College football starts this weekend. We do talk college football here, but we try to keep it reasonable. So thank you guys, and I will see you next time.